Well, let's begin with talking about why this trailer is so bad. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. So, I'm gonna just hit play, and I don't think we need sound for this. Chameleons, the creatures are great because those are all hand animated. Everything else is really rough mocap, and there are a lot of like technical problems. A lot of technical problems going on here. I mean, besides like weird face, that's a weird face. Like starts up okay. Our first black frame. We're going to see more of these as time goes on. Hey, Kim. Crawling around, everything's fine. Gonna get another black frame, I believe. Okay. It's all coming down pretty. I mean, you could just look at this stuff and just see it's like they're kind of stiff. A lot of stiff movement going on here, but it's like it's acceptable. Back characters doesn't matter. Things get a little worse as time goes on. Pay close attention and blap. These are two frames that are back to back. Oh yeah, I mean, the lighting is completely different. Check out the little girl's face, the bottom left-hand corner. The whole body, in fact. Shading is different. There are different elements done in the background. And look at that. That's a face. That is a face. All right, so we're going to see even more of this. We're just going to keep going on. Oh. Ugh. It's like it's popping in and out of motion blur. It's already kind of... Oh, this is also something. Goes down, goes up again. This is another flash frame. Oh, I'll get to... Don't worry, I'll get there. I'll get there. So, I mean, already this is kind of like bad and like very... it just feels weird. It's a lot of excessive motion blur. You can see it's like blurred, not blurred, blurred. Goes down and pops back up again. This is another flash frame. Oh boy, it gets a lot worse. A lot of dynamic problems. Check out his shoulder. Boink. And you're seeing, like, these are subtle things, but if you see enough of these going on at the same time, it, like, I'll explain how we get fucky frames. But a lot of this dynamics is like, boink, poppy and strange, and all this action is soft. Watch how he jumps from grabbing his spear. I mean, these are bad edits to suddenly being, like, suddenly moving his, going into a defensive stance. And this is a problem because in animation, there's no anticipation for a lot of these moves. So for something like this, if he's going to go into motion like this, he needs to emphasize back, anticipate, and then go up. And there's just none of that happening. Now watch the bad guy's impact on Vin Diesel's staff there. His sword stops before he actually hits the staff. It slows down, and then it hits, right? all you have to do is delay the bad guy's animation by like 2 frames. Eh. It's weak, it's soft. You know? Eh. So what you really want to do is just have him swing that and no impact, go straight into this pose right here. To get a feeling of impact. Anyway. Here's a fucky frame. That's not a fucky frame. It's actual transition that you've got there. Yes, in my day we had anticipation. Hey, what's this? I don't know. Another weird black frame. For this, I mean, if you have this much going on, full bodies, this many characters, yes, you do mocap. Like, but if you don't handle that mocap correctly, if you do not edit correctly, and we're going to see some like really bad, awful edits. No, I get it, this has just struck me. I'm used to like bad mocap and like kind of bad trailers, but like I mean, a lot of those trailers we watched yesterday, 2 days ago, really good stuff. You know, some really like there's they must have been rushed. I can't imagine that they had a lot of time to do this because I want to give them more credit. All right, keep going. And these, again, another impact right here. It's almost like he slows down before hitting, right? When you see like punches and strikes in animation, you go anticipation, then boom, follow through. Very few frames between here and here gives you impact. But these guys are looking like they're going, Look at that spear. This spear, by the way, is janked as all hell. And we will show you, I'll show you more. Look right below the spear tip. What is this weird disc? What is this weird disc? That disc is these little, like, look at that. Hey, it's just janking all over the place. It's supposed to be like these little hairs or feathers, and it just cannot keep up. Sorry, let me catch up. Did they just import? Let's see. Some of the games look boring. Yeah, exactly. Like the trailers, you want your trailer to look better than the game. Perfect Dark. I need to watch that again. It had some weird camera moves, but it looked good. The renders looked good. The animation was fine. Better than fine, actually. Like there's a place for mocap, but there's a place for hand keyed. In a case like this, mocap is fine, but you can't just put some goofballs in a suit and just, Oh, check this out. Freeze. Dynamics keep going. Actors stay completely frozen. And look at the spear tip, Vin Diesel's spear tip again. The dynamics are just going bonkers. Okay, here we go. All right, check out this lighting. Look at the lighting on his back. Next frame. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. I said earlier that the lighting was good, and I guess on a shot-by-shot basis, the lighting is good. But in terms of consistency, like, you need brightness to attract what we see, right? And if he's bright in one and he's shadow in another, it's just so weird. Weak impact. And again, weak impact. Let's get another weird... What's going on there? And they're frozen again. Huh? Okay, we're just gonna... That's again, like, look at this. Weak... That's the thing. Like, with this mocap stuff, they're not trying to actually hit each other. And so, either you get, like, really good choreographed fight scenes with mocap people, or you have to go in later, edit around, and fix it. And this is like technically he's anticipating here, but get back. It's a thrust. And immediately he's pushing forward. And then he pulls back. Oh. And the spear is doing whatever the hell it wants. It's poking forward again. You gotta pull it. If you're going to poke again, you really have to pull it back. Ugh. By the way, this is one goofy ass pose right here. Why do I feel like his head's probably tilted way too forward? Like, we gotta see Vin Diesel's face. Here we go, again. Watch the bad guy as he hits the spear. We have 1, 2, 3, roughly 4 frames in which he hits and then pushes down with this sort of impact. It's like, no, just knock it, just go follow through. Kim, you said it best. It feels like play fighting. Don't hurt each other. And look at Vin Diesel's hands. Just poppy. It's a mess. Delete those frames. Clean it up, baby. Did we see another pop? Another pop there? Oh, that dead face. No, we got a good transition. Ooh. Go. Okay, something else. Here's a bad edit right here. Watch the bad guy as he slices to his right. And then, again, he slows down. And then the very next shot, that momentum is back. Oof. Have him swing here, cut right there, immediately go into this next shot. So that momentum just stops and then starts up again. Freeze. All right, this, what we're about to see. Watch how fast his body, Vin Diesel's body, moves back based on the force he pushes into the bad guy. Vroom. And then he stops. His body slows down. And he only has 1 foot on the ground at that point. Unless he has somehow like suction toes, suction feet. Repeating that depends. Like Jackie Chan does it well. A lot of like those kung fu movies do it well, but sometimes it's more like he slows down. If he did not slow down here, then yeah, I can see it. Like if that momentum follows through, and then we cut back here, and that momentum's happening, that could work. But it's this start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. So maybe that's what they were trying to do, but I doubt it. I think it's just really bad editing. Ugh. All right, so he pushes himself back, and then somehow he slows down. Somehow his momentum slows down. Jerky, jerky, jerky. Ugh. Ugh. That's just physically impossible. Ugh. Watch his hand as he throws his crown off. That's not a throw. That's a let go. Yeah. I was thinking about that in Hedron, about the way those kung fu movies repeat actions. T-Rex looks great. You know what doesn't look great? This blood. Check out the blood. The blood is animated on 2s and 3s. Frozen, moving, frozen, moving, frozen, moving. It's so... It's like not done? I don't know. I don't know what could have done that. But let's retrace and figure out why are we having these. Let's skip ahead just for a bit to this shot right here. Why are we having these weird pop frames? Blah! You see that? Oops. Just lizards and dinos. I don't care that Vin Diesel being in here is the smartest thing they did. It's the only reason we're talking about this trailer besides it being bad. Pow! Explain this. What the hell is going on? Different lighting, different position, just everything. So my theory was that I'm not going to rule this out because it's possible. My friend Dan gave me an Unreal theory, which is also very possible. So if they have like a work in progress render, and they render out frames, and then they have like Adobe Premiere, After Effects, any of those programs that can do image sequences. And so in this edit, it's just a bunch of image sequence, image sequence, image sequence. And those images are held into a folder. So every time there's a new render, those files are overwritten, except if the final renders were 1 frame short. If that's the case, all of those old frames are going to be overwritten except for the last one. And so what you could be seeing is like this was the original. They were like, no, actually her hand should be over the dinosaur. Okay, and they fixed it. Yeah. Now, Dan, actually, my friend Dan, who I worked with at Doodle Pictures, has another theory which is possible. And he said everything was edited within Unreal. And what Unreal does is it doesn't have like little movie clips. I think it's characters, sets, lights, literally everything being transported from one place to another. And for some reason, they included the frame in which things are moving. It's a little inconsistent. I don't know how Unreal fully works, because if that were the case, we'd see the camera compensating here too. But could also be that these objects are like, oh, gotta move to my next scene. It gets worse. It gets much worse. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs look great. Love the dinosaurs. Blood? Not so much. Not so much good. Got some nice mocap acting in there. Let's go, guys. All right, this drives me insane. What are you staring at? What are you looking at? She's looking down here. Dinosaurs up here. What? The framing, too. T-Rex, right side of the screen. She needs to be further to the left. Camera needs to be up. And she needs to be looking up at the dinosaur. She's not. And you can see it just gets worse as the shot goes on because her eyelids go up, and now she's just looking at the dinosaurs. No, probably not good for that old Hitchcock zoom. But just that framing is horrendous. Good framing, bad framing. She's off center, looking that way, and looking down. Ugh. Sorry, I'm not doing this with volume. Hey, sound design's okay, I guess. Needless sacrifice and bad blood. All right, let's go. Humph. Yeah, action, soft, that weird little foot thing. Watch his foot. Woo! Again, look at him, ducks down. There's no, if you could do that in one move, cut, uncut, boom. I guess he's anticipating winding up, but we don't see it. We don't see it. Like, if you saw Vin Diesel right now, you're like, what is he doing right now? Winding up to strike someone? This is what's called bad silhouette value. If you took that image and just put him in silhouette, do you know what he's doing? If you don't, it's a bad silhouette. I mean, this, imagine if they did have pow, zoomy, whack. Great. Oh, Vin Diesel ate some of those gummy bears. Shaw. Let's get another pop in there. Where are we right now? Beep bop. Okay, yeah. What's Vin Diesel looking at here? Eyeline. Eyeline is just going over the head of the T-Rex, which is now more level with him. Unreal, it's... In that case, I mean, I would have to agree it's got to be Unreal going kooky. But how do you not see this stuff? How do you like send this into the Game Awards like, yep, we did a good job? Fair enough. Fair enough, Tony. I don't know that much about T-Rexes. He's kind of looking up and to his right, and this very next shot, it's just like, oh, all right. Watch this head move. So a lot of, this is huge, and you can actually see studies on this. In animation and motion, like focus, like point out what you're focusing on. Usually it's the eyes in here, and watch this movement. Goes up, goes up. It's this needlessly jerky motion. And this is like, that's all mocap. He pulls up his spear like this. It's just, yeah. Fair enough. He's sassy. All right. Watch the spear. It disappears. The spear disappears. It's gone. And it's back again. Sort of. This is just, even in the uncompressed version, it's like, what the hell is going on? Yeah, this weird, that his arm just like folds in. Blip. Just have him get into the wind-up pose sooner and just hold it. Man, this is janking out. Like, look at this. It's like expressionist painting. Weird cut. All right, let's watch some bad mocap direction here. There's another pop in there. Let's why not? Why not? Get girl scared. This happens. This, I actually like this. I actually like this. What this acting here. That's cool. Watch Vin Diesel. Okay, Vin Diesel is running fast right now. And then he starts up again. He's running. And now he's not, and now he is. It's start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. This is more of a case of... Ah! Mushy, slow, soft. Watch this fist punch. Hit, pause, push through. Just punch through, man. Just delete these frames here. Oh, all right. Oh, dinosaur. Still looking good. Weird black frame. Cool idea. Watch the actress in the back. She's going to stop running at the end of her shot. You can see her pulling up. Just look at her feet. This weird janky run. It's like they're bow-legged, and notice how they're almost synchronized at points. Extend the left foot, extend right foot, extend the left foot, extend right foot, and this weird pause here. Boop, boop, beep, bop, bop. Let's watch it again. She is going to slow down her run, and oh, God, her knees are just like bouncing all over the place. Ugh. Slow down, and then she starts up again. And this is just a case of that weird blood. That blood splatter should probably happen many frames sooner, like right now. And it's like, okay. I think not only had the very low ceiling, but a very small room. Because when that mocap actor like lets up, they're like, okay, I've run far enough for this scene. And the director on set should be like, no, don't stop running. And the director in the animation should be like, okay, cycle those frames so she doesn't stop running. We should have run cycles for these characters that we could just place wherever we want. But didn't happen. Run. It's like they're playing. They're synchronized. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. It's like when they do the like Batman running in front of like the green screen. Just pretend. Just pretend. Whoa, weird hair dynamics. That guy's run is fine. And crunch. Good lord. Good lord, this thing is such a mess. Also, what happened to that lady? She just disappeared. She just woof. Is that her being eaten? No, that's the other guy. That's the bad guy being eaten. She gone. Good T-Rex, though. She didn't make it. She was like, you know what? They didn't animate for me. You gonna do me dirty like that? Do my animation dirty? I'm out. Lighting in here is pretty cool. Oh, you see that? Anyway, oh, God. Like, I know this isn't going to be perfect, but, I mean, this is a masterclass on failing on every level. It's just, yikes, there's another flash frame right there. Make me look bigger. We're going to see some bad. His hand's going to go up and then stop, and then it's going to go up again. It's weird. Boink. Oh, it's also because of that. This feels like he's too squinty. Can we open his eyes a bit? We need to see the actor's eyes. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. One thing that also bugged me. Some bad animation. Watch it as he pulls. The bad guy pulls this out of his this tomahawk out of his arm. Oh. Chocolate's always good. All right. This is fine. It's fine that he's pulling it out fast. So strangely, there's no motion blur here when there's motion blur on everything else. But just track his hand. Goes really far. And then it just, the motion is like fast, slow, fast. If you're pulling something out deep in your shoulder, your arm's going to go out like this and then recoil. Because you're pulling you're putting all the energy into this motion, and when you get it out, you have to stop yourself and overcompensate. In this case, it's just meh. Soft. It's soft. There's no weight. Throws it. Okay, now I'll leave your hand. Anyway. Arc trailer. That's the arc trailer, people. It is bad. Bad. And only have 2 working theories as to why these weird flash frames are happening. Both could be true. I mean, it's insane that Unreal has an editor. But it needs some refining for sure. All right, enough of that. Enough. I'm glad I got that off my chest. Oh, good God. We're here to kill monkeys. Well, if you have any other more animation analysis requests, I can do that too. But you know what? Sometimes I like that stuff because it makes me feel better about my place in the animation world. Like, I'm not the worst. If some people are getting paid to do that, I can be half as bad and get paid for it.